All right, the relapse rule. I kind of don't even like talking about this because sometimes this gives people permission to, to feel like that they can go ahead and drink. But what the relapse rule basically is that if, by accident your willpower was low or whatever, you end up drinking, then just to make it a one-day thing, that you don't do it 2 days in a row. The next day you got to go back to being clean again, and that was just a one-time thing. The reason why I don't even like mentioning this rule, but I have to just in case of worst case scenarios, but the reason why I don't even like mentioning it is because sometimes people will like plan it out. Yeah, this weekend I'm going to use the relapse rule. I'm just going to, I'm going on a date, going out with the boys, whatever, and I'm just going to relapse, but I'm using the relapse rule, so it's going to be a one-time thing, the next day I'll be clean. No, because that's just a recipe for disaster, and before you know it, you're back in your habit of drinking all the time. So this is really just in like, worst case scenarios, like truly like an accident. Say for example, you've been clean, you've been good, you've been planning on drinking, but then all of a sudden you're on a date or something, and you're with a really attractive person and they're drinking, they're kind of pressing you to drink, and you just kind of just, all right, and you just have a drink, and as soon as you do, you're probably like, what am I doing? That type of situation where, we are human. Sometimes we all make mistakes and life gets the best of us, and, or where you're with some friends or something or whatever, and or you have a Jello shot or whatever, you had some Jello, you didn't realize some alcohol is in it, or some rum punch and a cake, you didn't realize there was rum in it, next thing you know, you want to keep drinking, and, this is what that rule is for. It's for like, kind of like accidents, and it can be accidents of willpower as well. But this isn't for like planning it out, like, yeah, this weekend I'm gonna use the relapse rule on this date. So if you do relapse, if that happens, then just make it a one-day thing. And then the next day, start clean again. And people want to know, oh, what is it about counting the days? Does this mean I have to start over and counting the days? Well, yeah, I'm not really a big person on counting the days anyway. It's kind of an AA thing, where I've never really been a day counter. To me, it just kind of makes it more difficult, in my humble opinion. Like you're in jail, like, oh, I'm tallying off the days, it's been 87 days, just scratching on the wall. So I'm not a big day counter. If that works for you, hey, great. To each their own. I know it is helpful for some people. But if you did drink and you relapse, then yeah, you do got to count over to be fair. But say, for example, you went 6 months clean, then all of a sudden you relapsed one night, and then you went the next 6 months clean, and over the span of a year, you really only relapse and drink one day, then, you can give yourself a pat on the back. You still did a great job. That's to be proud of. So, all that counting the day stuff, really just kind of ego anyways. So, what we're after is a lifestyle change. And instead of counting the days and seeing it like it's something being taken away from you, like a sacrifice, instead, don't count the days. See it as a privilege to become the type of person that doesn't need alcohol to have fun. The privilege to be the type of person that is energetic and happy and can date and have fun with friends and socialize without alcohol. So, worst case scenario though, if you do relapse, like I said, just make it a one-day thing, a one-time thing, and until next time, see ya.